Yes, sir. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Reg Dollar. Welcome back to another edition of the Golden MyNBA series. As you can see, we're at the last day of the regular season. Pelicans got the best record in the West. Celtics got the best record in the East. And I'll just sim the rest of the season because it was kind of a little bit too much. I'm trying to get through everything so we get into the off season and all that, get through the playoffs. But a lot of bucket getters this year. And let's go to the where are we going? Where are we going? Playoff race. As you can see, Pelicans #1 seed and Nuggets. The Jazz still haven't secured the eighth spot. They're the only team that hasn't in the playoffs race yet. So let's just get through the season right now. They took a L, but it don't matter. Bam Adebayo is your MVP, averaging 30 points a game on 65% shooting. Marquise Allen is your Rookie of the Year, averaging 26 a game. Damn, he got to it. D'Angelo Russell, your sixth man of the year. I feel like he'll definitely be like a good six man, probably like in the future. D'Lo. Ben Simmons finally captures his defensive player of the year. I feel like he should definitely win it in real life. Evan Mobley, most improved player of the year after Karl Anthony Towns leaves the team. He finally takes the keys as a big man and has a jump that everybody was really expecting. Good to see for Evan Mobley. Brad Stevens, your coach of the year. And RJ Waters, whoever the hell that is, probably would be Danny Ainge. But first team All-NBA, as you see, Luka Doncic dislocated his patella. He's out for the rest of the season. He averaged 30.6 points a game. I think that was tied with Cade Cunningham as the leading scorer. You got LaMelo Ball, Cade Cunningham also up there. Oh, Cade won the scoring title with 30.7 a game. Giannis on the first team and Bam Adebayo. I'm kind of surprised Zion didn't make first team, but hey, it's whatever. It's kind of disrespectful though. De'Aaron Fox, second team. And one thing, as you guys are gonna kind of see, the percentages for some of these players is like kind of outrageous. Like I think De'Aaron Fox just shot like 54% from the field as a point guard, which is like OD. So in the next season, I'm gonna definitely try and tune everything to make it more realistic for the percentages and stuff. But like, main reason why I wasn't really like that because I just sitting through the season, I didn't really care as much. But Jaylen Brown also on the third team. I think there's three set of teammates on All-NBA teams: Brandon Ingram and Zion, Giannis and Karl Towns, and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So those are probably the best duos we got in the league. Move on to the all-defensive team. You got Ben Simmons, Lonzo, Jonathan Isaac, Giannis, and James Wiseman. You also got Jaylen Brown, DeJounte Murray, Anthony Davis, and I forgot the last two. I hope we go back. Patrick Williams and Bam Adebayo are the other two to fill out. And all of these are all great defenders. And let me know if y'all think if the NBA should explore adding a third all-defensive team. That'll kind of be interesting. As you can see, Ricky Cruz and Marquise Allen in the first team all-rookie. The two best rookies. We also got Chase Cassidy of the Memphis Grizzlies. Tyrese Smith of the Minnesota Timberwolves. And these rookies showed out. I think they had the most, they definitely broke the record for most rookies averaging at least 10 points a game. Stacked rookie class. Go and download that. Goated Fictional. I think it was Goated Fictional Draft number 2. Feel me? I made that. Need to plug that every episode. Latrell Cross also made it. Romeo Houston also made it. Now let's go to the playoffs. The Jazz secured the 8th spot. OKC is the 5th spot with Giannis, Shea, and Karl Anthony Towns. This is how you can tell how stacked the Western Conference is. And looking at this, the Lakers is not in it. It's really tough because I was hyping them up to begin the season, and they ended up not making it. But let's go and look at the. I think I'm about to show y'all the scoring titles and all the. Yeah, Cade Cunningham won his scoring title, averaging 30.7 a game. Zion led in rebounds at 13.9. Trae Young with 9.9 assists. That's kind of down. Ben Simmons led in steals for the second season in a row. James Wiseman led in blocks for the second season in a row. Cade Cunningham led in minutes. But now let's get into this. OKC sweeps the Rockets in the first round. Get them out of here. And it's good to see that the number 1 seeds took care of business, because you know how 2K is. The second seed got swept. The Denver Nuggets got swept. And also, the 3-6 matchup, the Orlando Magic ended up getting upsetted. But let's step into the conference finals. And this was not a competitive second round at all. All games, it was either a sweep. It was 1 sweep and 3 games that went 5 games. So not competitive second round. Let's see what the conference finals is. We got a game 7. The Boston Celtics are going to the NBA finals to play the New Orleans Pelicans. And the real question of this episode is, can the Pelicans three-peat? Last team to three-peat was the Lakers with Shaq and Kobe in the 2000s. And I believe we're in 2025 right now. Can Zion and Brandon Ingram lead the Pelicans to 3 straight championships, or the Celtics be back on top and capture championship number 18? Zion is going crazy in this year's playoffs right now. Let's look what he did in the conference finals. 33 points and 19 rebounds. That is stupid. Jason Tatum averages 33 a game in the conference finals. Going up against Emoni Bates and Ben Simmons. That was definitely a great 7-game series, I believe. Brandon Ingram struggled in the conference finals, but he's going to need to bring it if they want to win, because he's going up against wings and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, 2 of the best 2-way wings we got in the league. But let's sim game 1. 19-point victory, and Brandon Ingram steps up with 42 points on 12 of 14 shooting, having a spectacular game. Game 2, and mind you, the Celtics have home court advantage. They won 1 more game than them. Game 2, they win. The Celtics, Jaylen Brown has 46 points. Zion had 25 and 20, but couldn't get it done. B.I. also had a great game in 33, 8 and 6. Game 3, we're going to New Orleans. And they end up taking care of business. Zion 36 and 14. Kyra Lewis was tied with Lonzo as the second leading scorer. B.I. was 4 and 12. He struggled. Next game, comeback, 40 points scored by the New Orleans Pelicans in the third quarter, and they end up winning by 13. Zion ends up having a triple-double. Miles Turner has a good-ass game, and there's a 3-1 lead. Can they do it? Can they do it? Is the 3-peat on the way? Yes, sir. The 3-peat is on the way. This is the Zion Williamson era, and everybody's just living in it. Zion, 32 points and 15 rebounds in a closeout game, and they complete the 3-peat, averaging 30 points, 14 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block on 64% shooting. Hit 100% of his threes. He probably only took like 3 or some shit. But man, Zion Williamson, what an incredible talent. If he was to retire right now, just looking at all his accomplishments, I think there's no doubt that you can't say that he's not at least a top 25 player. He won 3 straight championships, and he's just at the age of 25. He definitely has an MVP under his belt. He led the league in rebounds. He led the league in scoring. He's just done it all in a short amount of time. Zion Williamson was without a doubt one of the greatest players to ever step on the court, and one of the most unique players we have in this game. And who could stop him? That's the real question. Who could stop him? Because the way he's looking right now, he's just only getting better. But let's go to the draft lottery. Let's see who's going to win the lottery. This is probably the biggest lottery in NBA history, given the fact this class has to offer the greatest and most stacked prospects from 1 to 60, top down. There's no better. I'm guaranteeing you this right now. There's no better class. The Phoenix Suns get 14. The Hawks get 13. And that means the Indiana Pacers have moved up to a top 4 spot. 12th pick will be selected by the Dallas Mavericks. 17th lottery pick of all time. Number 11 goes to the Golden State Warriors, and that means the Cleveland Cavaliers have jumped to the top 4 spot, and also the Portland Trailblazers have too. 10th pick goes to the Knicks. Tough for Knicks fans, because last episode I think they were projected to get a top 2 pick, and I think it was like Austin Mack. And now they fall all the way to 10, but at least they have another pick in 15. Maybe they can try and move up. Ninth pick is selected by the Houston Rockets, and that is via Brooklyn pick. Number 8 goes to the Chicago Bulls. I'm interested to see who they compare with Patrick Williams, because he's a star. Patrick Williams is definitely a star. This is their 10th straight year in the lottery, the longest in the league. The Minnesota Timberwolves had the 7th pick. Let's get it. The Milwaukee Bucks had the 6th pick, and I think they're the youngest team in the league. And Marquise Allen won Rookie of the Year. Phenomenal season, averaging 25 a game. He's a professional scorer already. The Seattle Sonics had the 5th pick in the draft. We're in the top 5, and it's the 25th lottery pick. This is the Clippers franchise, so it just adds on to that. Indiana Pacers get the 4th pick. They selected Ricky Cruz last year with the number 1, as you can see at the bottom. And one thing about 2K, they need to add the draft lottery in the playoffs like they have it in real life. They need to match up everything, like the off-season stuff, like how it is in real life, just to make things better. Portland Trailblazers get number 1 pick, so that means it comes down to the Los Angeles Lakers and the Cleveland Cavaliers for number 1 pick. The Los Angeles Lakers get the 2nd pick again. This happened in 2016 when they selected Brandon Ingram, and it happened in 2017 when they got Lonzo Ball. And who knows what Anthony Davis is going to be doing in free agency. But the number 1 pick belongs to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last time they had number 1 pick, they selected Andrew Wiggins and ended up trading him to the Minnesota Timberwolves. And then before that, they had Kyrie Irving. And, I forgot all about the Anthony Bennett pick, too. Anthony Bennett, Kyrie Irving, Andrew Wiggins, and LeBron James are all the past number 1 picks to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And maybe Brad Daugherty back in the day, but don't quote me on that. But this is the lottery. I hope y'all enjoy.